Today we'll learn about the different layers of Rubik's Cube and how to solve it using the beginners method. Okay, so this will be dedicated to beginners who are confused on these layers. Okay, so most of the people, when I go and give the algorithms out here, you do not know what is the right layer, what is left layer, what is R prime, what is left prime. Okay, so I've been getting messages telling me to explain those. Okay, so if you are an old user who have watched this video, it's the same video, and I think you do not have to watch it, but yeah, if you want to recap, you can watch it. Okay, and if you are newbie, you want to learn this layer things, you can just continue watching. Okay, so first of all, when we talk about the right layer, okay, so this is the right layer. Okay, so you can see out here in the right hand side, this is the right layer. So if you rotate it out here, this is the right layer. Okay, and the left layer is on the left hand side of your hand. Okay, so that this is the left layer of the Rubik's Cube. Okay, so the right layer is here on the right hand side and left layer is here. Okay, so left layer is here. Now the upper layer, so which is on the top, this is the upper layer. Okay, so you can see out here the upper layer. So it's very easy. Okay, so you do not have to worry, don't get confused. This is the upper layer. Now this is the down layer. Okay, so you can see the down layer out here. Okay, so right layer, left layer, upper layer, down layer, down layer, and this is the middle layer. Okay, so this is the middle layer. Now we'll talk about R and R prime. Okay, so what is R and what is R prime, what is U and what is U prime? Whenever you see an algorithm, do not get confused. Okay, so just look at this Rubik's Cube. Now whenever you are rotating the cube on clockwise, okay, so you know that clockwise rotation means this. Okay, so you can, if you look at your watch or a clock on your wall, you will see the it's rotating on the clockwise motion. Okay, so this is the motion. Okay, so this is called R. Now if in the algorithm it's written R prime, then you have to rotate it counterclockwise. Okay, so that means just the opposite of R is the R prime. Okay, we called it R prime. This is R and this is R prime. Okay, so now on the left hand side, again left hand side is always in your left hand side, and out here for L you have to rotate it clockwise. Okay, you can see clockwise, you can see out here we are rotating it clockwise, and for L prime counterclockwise. So this is L prime. Okay, so counterclockwise. Okay, again once more, right, R prime and L prime. Okay, now similarly with this upper layer, what we have to do, clockwise, this is U. Okay, so clockwise is this, you can see out here, since it's rotating clockwise, so it's U. Okay, now for the U prime, you have to rotate it anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay, so you can see U prime. Okay, so we went for R and R prime, L and L prime, U and U prime is this. Okay, so you got to know that. Now let's go for this down layer. Okay, down layer, when we do this rotating in clockwise motion, you can see out here it's rotating clockwise, so it's D, and for counterclockwise you have to rotate this way. Okay, so this is D prime. Okay, so you just have to know this much. You have to know about these layers so that you won't get confused with the algorithms which I'll be giving you. Okay, so now let's solve this Rubik's cube. Okay, since you know about these layers out here, now let's go and solve this Rubik's cube. Now this is already solved, of course, but okay, so let's go and scramble it first. Okay, so we just have to scramble this Rubik's cube. Just do this, just scramble it any way you like. Okay, so make sure that, okay, so okay, I think I guess it's scrambled now. Okay, now the first step of solving the Rubik's cube, you have to always you have to know some of the parts of this Rubik's cube. Okay, so the corner pieces you can see out here, these are called the corner pieces. It has 3 colors in it: red, blue, yellow. There's 3 colors: blue, red and white. Okay, so on all these corner pieces have 3 colors. Okay, so which are the corner pieces? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this 5, 6, 7 and 8 corner pieces. We have 8 corner pieces in the Rubik's cube. Okay, corner pieces are the ones which are in the corner, and it has 3 colors, 3 different colors. Okay, now the 8 pieces are the ones which are in the middle. You can see out here, they have only 2 colors in them. Okay, so you can see red and white, green and orange. Okay, so 8 pieces we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8 pieces, 4 corner pieces. Now centerpiece is this one: yellow 1, white 2, green 3, blue 4, orange and red. Okay, so you can see there are six centerpieces: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so there are 6 centerpieces, and okay, so 8 pieces and 8 corner pieces and 12 8 pieces. Okay, so you have to know what is an 8 piece and what is a corner piece. Okay, so now let's go ahead and solve this Rubik's cube, the beginner method. Okay, so so in the beginning we have to put this yellow centerpiece on the top. Okay, so it's on the top. Now we have to bring 4 white 8 piece. Okay, 4 8 piece containing white. That means this 8 piece contains white. You can see out here again, this 8 piece contains white. Now always hold the cube this in this position where yellow center is on the top. Now we go and look for this 8 piece out here. Okay, so we go everywhere and look. Okay, so now we have to bring 4 8 pieces that contains white. Okay, so you can see this is one we just bought. This is in its good position because by turning just once we can bring it besides yellow. Okay, so we need 4 white 8 pieces out here. One is there. Again, look for another one. Okay, so you can see it's here. Okay, so you just have to turn once and do this. Okay, so this is very easy. With practice you can bring 4 white 8 pieces very easily. Okay, so yellow is here, 1, 2, 3 white 8 pieces. Now 1 is left. Okay, so now first step is bringing the 4 white 8 pieces out here. Okay, so this is the 8 pieces out here. It doesn't matter about corner piece right now. Now let's go. This is the upper layer. You remember? Okay, this is the upper layer. Now what we have to do is 8 pieces and centerpiece. We have to align these colors. Okay, so since this is green, we have to rotate it, and when we find the green in it, so you can see that this edge piece, this side is aligned with this center piece. Okay, so when we get this, we have to turn this 180 degree. Okay, so let's look for another one. Blue, where is blue? Blue is here. So we rotate this upper layer. This is the upper layer. Okay, we rotate this upper layer and we align it with the centerpiece. Okay, so and again we rotate 180 degree. Let's do for the another one. Now in this case this is already aligned. Okay, so red is aligned to red, so we just have to rotate it 180 degree. Now let's look for orange out here. So again we have aligned it, so we just rotate it out here. Okay, so now look, you have just formed a cross. So this is the first step of solving a Rubik's cube. Okay, so now after you solve the Rubik's cube, the yellow is still on the top and we have the white cross on the bottom. Okay, so we hold this cube and now we look at the corner piece which contains white in it. You can see this corner piece contains white, but this corner piece does not contain white. It contains blue, red and yellow. Okay, we need to find the corner piece that contains green, red and white, like this. Okay, so once you find this piece, now look at this these two colors. Okay, so you can see green out here, red out here. Okay, so let's go and find a centerpiece that contains green and that contains red. Okay, so it's here. So once we find this, we have to rotate this upper layer only and bring it in this position. Okay, so you can see green out here, red out here. Okay, so this has green and red, and remember it's compulsory to have white in it. Okay, so we brought it right here. Now here we do the first algorithm, that's the right algorithm. Okay, so sorry, so now you can see out here the algorithm is very easy. The right algorithm, you just have to rotate it here, R. Now what's this? U. Again R prime, U prime. Okay, so now once we did the right algorithm, we have already solved this one. Okay, now again you may have to do more than once to solve this corner piece. Okay, so green and red. Now I'll show you another example. It's similar. Okay, so blue and orange. Let's go and find blue centerpiece and orange centerpiece. Now we have to rotate this upper layer till we bring blue and orange corner piece in between the same colors, blue and orange. Okay, you can see out here. Now again we'll do the right algorithm. You can see the right algorithm there. Okay, we solved this one. Now let's do for another one, orange and green. Now you can see orange is here, green is here. It's in its correct position, so we can do the right algorithm here. Okay, we just solved three part. Now for red and blue, let's see. Okay, red and blue is here. Okay, so let's go and rotate it and bring it here. Red is here and blue is here. So what we have to do is we have to do the right algorithm. Okay, so once in this case in one shot it did not get solved. Okay, so do the right algorithm until it gets solved. Okay, congratulations, we just now solved the first layer of the 3x3 Rubik's cube. Now we head over to the second layer. Okay, so this is the second layer. Which is the second layer? This is the second layer. Okay, remember, now we are going to solve this layer. Okay, so this is the second layer. You can see out here, in order to solve the second layer, now the second layer to the center is already solved. Okay, it's already aligned. Okay, so this is already aligned out here. Now we just have to solve this 4/8 piece. Okay, so now remember, this is the 8th piece with 2 colors, and with 3 colors this is the corner piece. Okay, so we have to solve the 4/8 piece of the second layer so that we can solve the entire second layer. Okay, so in order to solve the second layer, we look at the upper layer out here and we want to find 8th piece that does not contain yellow in it. You can see that this contains yellow in it. We ignore this piece. this piece does not contain yellow in it. This is our piece. Okay, so now this also contains yellow. Again, this do not contain yellow. Okay, so we just have to find the edge piece that does not contain yellow. Okay, so we just have to find two separate colors out here, and let's go ahead and align the upper layer to the center piece again. Now it's green out here, so we rotate it, and first and foremost we have to align it. Okay, so we just aligned it. Now look at the top color. The top color is red. Okay, so red is on the left hand side. Okay, red is on the left hand side. So first what we have to do is we have to push this upper layer away from red. We just pushed it away from red. Now we do the left algorithm. Now what a left algorithm is, you have to do, you just have to follow the steps. Okay, now you know what a L is, what a L prime is, you know what R is, what R prime is. So you just have to follow the algorithm. Okay, so just follow the algorithm on the screen. Yes, you just did it. Okay, so you just followed it and did it. So once you do the left algorithm out here, now you have to hold this cube. You just did the left algorithm, and you can see this corner piece with white out here. Okay, so now you do, after you do the left algorithm, you have to do the right algorithm out here. Okay, so it's same. Okay, we just did the right algorithm and we solved this edge piece out here. Okay, so now let's go and find another one, edge piece which do not contain yellow. Okay, so orange is in the left hand side, so we push it away from this orange. Okay, so we push it away from this orange piece, orange center piece, and do the left algorithm again. Once, do the left algorithm once, and to do the right algorithm, always remember to hold it to the right hand side and do the right algorithm. Okay, so we just solved this one. Okay, this edge piece out here. Now we have a new edge piece that does not contain yellow out here, so again we have to align it with the center piece. Okay, now look at the top color, it has red. In this case it is on the right hand side. In the previous case the top color was on the left hand side, so we pushed it away from left hand side and we did the left algorithm once, and we brought it to the right and did the right algorithm. Now this is a slightly different case, but it's similar. Okay, so you can see red is on the right hand side, so we push it away from this center piece out here. Okay, and we do the right algorithm first. Okay, we did the right algorithm first, and after you do the right algorithm, again turn this to the left hand side, and do the left algorithm here. Okay, now just look at the Rubik's cube. We have one more left out here. Okay, so in order to solve it, let's go and find this edge piece out here. We just found it, we aligned it. Remember to find the edge piece without the yellow in it. Okay, so now green is on the left hand side, so what we do, we push it away from this green center. Okay, and we do the left algorithm once, bring the cube to the right hand side and do the right algorithm once. Okay, so we solved the second layer of the Rubik's cube. Now we will head over to solve the top layer, that is the third and last layer of the Rubik's cube. Okay, so for that there will be, you have to look at the top out here. This is the center yellow. We have three conditions. We'll get three conditions out there. Okay, so you can see the three conditions on the left hand side of your screen. So which condition is this? Okay, so whatever the condition, 1, 2 or 3, you have to just match it with this. Okay, so after you match, you have to just do and follow this algorithm. This algorithm is very easy. Remember this front layer, maybe I forgot to tell you about the layers about this front layer. So this is the front layer. Okay, so remember this is the clockwise front layer F, and this side is the anti-clockwise, that is F prime. Okay, so In order to do this to the next algorithm, just look at the screen. You do the F once and do the right algorithm once. Okay, so after you do the right algorithm, do F prime. Okay, see, now you have got a straight line. Now which condition is this? Just look at the second condition. This is the condition. Okay, so this is the condition, and when you get this condition, all you have to do is again do the same thing. Okay, same algorithm. F right algorithm once and do the F prime. Okay, so after you do that, just look at the centerpiece, okay, whether it's aligned to the center or not. You can see outer green is aligned to green and blue is aligned to blue. Okay, so when you get this condition, okay, so when you get this condition, you have to hold it this way, where the first in front of you, you need the color piece which is aligned. Okay, so in this case blue and green is aligned. You can either hold it this way or you can hold it this way. You cannot hold it this way. Okay, so just do this and do the formula I tell you. Okay, so you can see out here, just follow along. Boom. Now what we did is we have still not solved the centerpiece with this edge piece. Okay, so now you can see that two sides which are side by sides are solved. Okay, in the previous step blue was solved and green was solved. Now in this case green is no longer solved. That means it's no longer the green edge centerpiece is no longer aligned to this edge piece. Okay, so now in this case we hold this cube this way. You can see on the right hand side it's aligned, and in the back side it's aligned. Okay, so you hold the cube this way and do the same algorithm again. I'm doing it very, very slowly for you so that you can follow along. Okay, now you can see if you see that it's not aligned, you can just rotate and you can check. Okay, so now you can see all four sides are aligned. Okay, so you can see all four sides are aligned. Now we have just solved the top layer edge pieces. Okay, so you can see this is the upper layer. Okay, you can call it top layer or upper layer. We have just solved the edge pieces. Now you have to look at the four corner pieces out here. Okay, now you have to solve this four corner pieces out here. Now in order to solve this four corner piece, you have to look at the colors out here. Okay, so now look at this corner piece. Is it in its correct place? You have to look at it. Okay, so you can see that for this corner piece to be in its correct position, it needs orange, it needs green, and it needs yellow. Okay, so now this is in its correct position out here. Okay, but it's not in its exact position. Now let's look at another one. You can see out here this has blue, this corner piece has blue in it, this corner piece do not have orange. Okay, so it only has blue and yellow, so this is not in its correct position. Now let's look at this one. Now this has red in it, this has yellow in it, but this corner piece should have blue in it. Okay, so this is also not in its correct position, this is also not in its correct position. Okay, so the only corner piece which is in its correct position is this. Okay, so this one out here. Okay, so it's not in its exact position, but it is in its correct position. So in that case, just hold this Rubik's cube with the side which is in its correct position on the left hand side and do this algorithm. Okay, so this algorithm is also easy, just follow along. Okay, and this. Okay, so once you do that, make sure you align the colors out here, and after you align the colors, again look at it. Okay, so now this is still in its correct position. Now you can see that you found a bonus. Okay, so this corner piece is in its exact position out here, and because it's already solved. Okay, so now this is also in its correct position, only you have to change, you have to bring red out here, blue out here, and yellow out here. Okay, so when you see that all these four corner pieces are in its correct position, now the next part is you just rotate your Rubik's cube just upside down. Okay, so just rotate it upside down and hold this Rubik's cube this way. Okay, so that in the right hand side you'll have the unsolved piece out here. Okay, so once you do that, now the next step is just do the right algorithm. Okay, continue doing the right algorithm till you solve this two layer. Okay, so you can see red and red is aligned and blue is aligned. Okay, so you can see red center out here, blue center out here. So once you do that, then do D prime and bring the next corner piece that is not solved. Okay, that's not aligned. Okay, now we need orange and orange out here, and we need green and green out here, and this yellow should go here. Okay, so what we do is we just do the right algorithm till we solve it. Okay, so we continue doing the right algorithm. Now you can see that we just did the right algorithm. Sorry, we just aligned it. Okay, so we did the right algorithm, and we'll try to find another one. Okay, so now there's nothing left, so we finally solved this Rubik's cube, 3x3 Rubik's cube. I hope you found this video useful. I've explained the layers, the right layer, and again this left layer. Okay, the top layer, the down layer. Okay, now since this is clockwise, it's R, and if you rotate it anti-clockwise, it's R prime. Similarly U, and again U prime. Okay, so and this L and L prime is also similarly, okay, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Okay, now since you were confused about layers, I hope you guys have no issues on what a layer is and what is R and what is R and what is R prime, etc. Okay, so if you have any confusion, you can just comment on this video. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video till the end. You guys are awesome. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you are new, and I'll be coming up with a lot of new videos on Rubik's cube. Thank you, and see you on the next one.